More U sub. You didn't even know you'd have to do U sub on this one, huh? You didn't even know. Okay, so the 5x is inside of this cosine. It's kind of deceiving because there's no parentheses. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to make the u equal 5x, which is kind of weird. I think because, look, when I take the derivative of this, I get du dx, and I just get a 5 over here. And then I move the dx over, and then I'm left with du equals 5 dx. I look up here, I don't see a 5 dx. I only see a dx. And so how do we get rid of this 5, my stews? Yeah, divide by 5 or multiply by 1/5. If you multiply both sides by 1/5, this becomes a 1, and you're left with a dx on this side. Yay! And now I have 1/5 du. Okay, now I can see what I can sub out. I'm going to be using this guy, and I'm going to be using this guy. All right, I see a 5x. That's this foo right here. And I see a dx. All right, you see my 5x? You see my dx? I hope you guys see it. All right, now it's time. It's time to write it out. Okay, so I have cosine u, and then 1/5 du. And I didn't do the shortcut here. Normally, I would just take this 1/5 and wha-pam, right out in front. Because you could do that. You could do that with integrals, or you could do that with derivatives. Okay, take out the scalars. Make all the numbers smaller. It's nice. All right, so we have 1/5. Worry about him later. Let's do our antiderivative of the cosine u du. What is the antiderivative of cosine?
Sine u plus c.
Sine u. Oops, I know how to spell sine. Sine u. And then we have our plus c. Why does it say plus c?
Because we don't know about
Yeah, and don't forget about that 1/5. I know you guys will forget about it. Why? Because you're all lazy. You don't want to write. But that's what a true mathematician is like. They do not want to write, so they try to simplify everything. So now we have a 1/5 sine. Speaking of lazy, I'm going to go ahead and sub the u in at the same time, which is just simply 5x. And then we go plus c. Now, technically, I know I keep saying this. This c is different than this c because we multiplied it by 1/5. Now, I could have written it as 1/5 times c sub 1, but why? Because we can be lazy and just write c sub 2. It's another constant that we don't care about.
I gotta do the c sub 2.
Yeah, hey guys, that was a really good question. Somebody asked, thank you for that question. Why doesn't this 1/5 cancel out with this 5x? And the answer is 5x is inside the sign. So the sign has to happen to this 5x before you can multiply it by 1/5. Okay, so good question. Thank you for that. Yeah.
You're gonna miss so much.